And it's working through this day after Christmas here across western Pennsylvania. It is a severe weather alert day. We've been talking about this for several days now. Period of freezing rain looks to be brief in and around the city of Pittsburgh, more prolonged, especially north and east of town. But it is going to be a day where travel will be impacted no matter where you are across western Pennsylvania. Things will kick in around 10 o'clock this morning. Things should be quieting down after 9 o'clock. But still, between now and then, some difficult to treacherous travel conditions, especially north and east of the city. Some down power lines and even some down branches as well could cause some issues with that ice that will be coming in. Speaking of the ice storm warning is out from Somerset into Cambria County, higher terrain in Westmoreland, Indiana, Armstrong, Clarion, and also Venango counties. That will run through tomorrow morning. The rest of us, at least highlighted in purple, that includes Allegheny County under a winter weather advisory, is even just a glaze of ice, which is what we are expecting on the severe weather alert day, could cause some issues on the roads. As of course, our cars really can't handle that even a little bit of glaze that could be forming on the roads as we go throughout the day. As we take a look at satellite and radar, all is quiet. But again, as we get deeper into the morning, that's when things will really start to ramp up. In terms of ice accumulations, again, highest impact is going to be for those of you north of 422, also into the Laurel Highlands. This is Futurecast, so just one model. Look at those amounts, especially up along I-80. Could be talking about a quarter up to 4/10 of an inch of ice. That's going to put a lot of stress and weight on tree limbs, power lines as well, not to mention the condition of the roads as well. So the reason for our severe weather alert day, but still problems could be seen into Butler, Indiana, and also as you get higher up into the Laurel Highlands of Westmoreland County. As we look at the rest of your 4-day forecast, easier day tomorrow, high of 40. We're warming things up big time into Sunday as rain chances will be coming in. That leads us into an impact day as we are going to see temperatures tumble throughout the day Monday. More on that here in just a moment. As you can see on Futurecast, all is quiet. The clouds are there. As we get going closer to 10 o'clock this morning, that will be the initial onset of this messy and icy winter system. Again, all north of Allegheny County, we are seeing that freezing rain. Couldn't see, again, a brief period in and around the city as well. But again, mainly looks to be from 422 over into the ridges, certainly closer to I-80 as well. Even where you're seeing some of this yellow pop up on Futurecast, that also could be some of the icing that would last into the afternoon. But again, that's fairly widespread precipitation. It's going to slow you down if you are traveling today, even through 8 o'clock this evening. Still expecting that activity. Everything will be tapering off as we push past about 10, 11 o'clock tonight. As we look ahead to Sunday, mainly just rain, but things start to change on your impact day Monday. Rain in the morning, eventually temperatures will plummet, changing things over to snow for a brief period of time. Any accumulation will be under an inch, but you're going to feel that change in the air. Winds gusting up to 30 miles per hour, wind chills in the teens towards the end of the day. Here's the rest of your 4-day plus 4 more forecast taking us through the end of 2025. We will see some light snow falling with the confetti as we ring in the new year. Temperatures though only close to freezing to kick off January.